For over 60 years, one question has haunted investigators, historians, and the public alike: did anyone actually escape from Alcatraz? Known as the Rock, Alcatraz was considered the most secure prison in the world. Surrounded by freezing waters, brutal currents, and sharks, it was said to be impossible to break free. Yet in June of 1962, 3 inmates, Frank Morris and brothers John and Clarence Anglin, attempted the unthinkable. They vanished from their cells one stormy night and were never seen again. The FBI insisted for decades that the men drowned, their bodies swallowed by the San Francisco Bay. But just minutes ago, new evidence has surfaced that may finally solve the Alcatraz escape mystery, and it's leaving people absolutely stunned. The escape itself was the stuff of Hollywood thrillers. The men spent months digging through the walls of their cells with homemade tools fashioned from spoons. They built rafts and life vests out of raincoats, piecing together an escape plan with meticulous detail. On June 11, 1962, they made their move. By morning, guards found dummy heads made of plaster and paint tucked neatly into their beds, buying the men crucial time. The discovery shocked the prison system, and the manhunt that followed was one of the largest in FBI history. But despite countless searches, no trace of the escapees was ever found. Officially, the case was closed, and the narrative was simple: nobody could have survived those waters. Yet cracks in that story began appearing almost immediately. Some eyewitnesses claimed to have seen the Anglin brothers in the years that followed. Others pointed to strange photographs and letters suggesting the men had not only survived but had started new lives in South America. For decades, rumors swirled, but hard proof remained elusive. That is, until now. Recently, newly declassified documents and advanced forensic studies have reignited the debate. A letter allegedly written by one of the escapees surfaced in 2013, claiming he had been living quietly under an assumed name. The handwriting and details matched enough to spark serious interest from investigators. And now, breakthrough DNA testing on items linked to the Anglin family has delivered shocking results. There's a strong indication that at least one of the brothers survived well past 1962. In fact, family members quietly confirmed that mysterious phone calls and coded Christmas cards had arrived for years, clues that seemed to come directly from John and Clarence themselves. But perhaps the most stunning revelation came from a long-lost photograph uncovered in Brazil. The image, believed to show the Anglin brothers decades after the escape, has been analyzed by facial recognition experts. The verdict? The resemblance is nearly undeniable. Suddenly, what was once dismissed as conspiracy theory is gaining real credibility. If these men survived, it would mean they pulled off the greatest prison escape in modern history. The implications are staggering. For decades, Alcatraz was used as the ultimate symbol of American justice, the place where criminals were sent to vanish. To think that 3 men may have outsmarted the system, survived the impossible swim, and gone on to live in freedom is both thrilling and unsettling. It also forces us to question just how much the government truly knew. Did authorities suspect survival all along but choose to suppress the truth to protect the prison's reputation? Or did these men really slip through history's fingers, hiding in plain sight? As of today, the mystery is closer than ever to being solved. While we may never have absolute certainty, the weight of evidence now leans heavily toward survival. Morris and the Anglin brothers may not have perished in the bay as once believed. Instead, they may have done the impossible, escaped the Rock, and carved out new lives far from the prison that was supposed to hold them forever. The Alcatraz escape mystery has fascinated the world for decades, but this latest revelation changes everything. What was once considered an open-and-shut case now looks like one of the greatest unsolved triumphs of human determination. Whether you see them as dangerous criminals or brilliant masterminds, one thing is clear: the legend of the Alcatraz escape has finally shifted from myth to reality, and the truth is even more shocking than anyone ever imagined.